you guys ready for Chris Sky? Come on up here, big guy. Looks better. Look at this guy, snazzy. Well, it ain't wife beater weather. Hey, CBC. Thanks for posting the fake news last week about me getting the fine, trying to make everybody upset with our Toronto Police Service for doing it publicly. I just want everybody to know something. The moment I got here today, the very first thing that happened was the commander of the Toronto Police Service came up to me, and the first thing he did was promise me to ensure your safety, uphold your rights, and let you know that this is still our country. So, before I go any further, I want everybody to look around at the police around us. Everybody, take a good look. Look at these men, look at these women, standing up for you, standing up for your freedom, connecting with the community. I want you to give them the biggest round of applause you can give them right now. Back the blue! Back the blue! Back the blue! Back the blue! Contrary to what our government would have you believe, our police do not need to be defunded. They do not need re-education. They don't need any of that. If our government truly had the best interests of the people, their police service, and the communities at heart, they would be raising up their salaries and taking off their masks. Trying to use the Toronto Police as an example for us to follow is a great idea, but not when they're wearing the masks and not when it's about compliance in defiance of unethical orders. We need to get past this, and what we're seeing right now, what we're seeing right here between us, between the police, is what I've been talking about. It's that truth, it's that positivity, it's that unified non-compliance. That's what we need to win this. The next step is coming. You saw the restrictions got a little bit tighter this week, and next week they're going to get a little bit tighter and a little bit tighter until once again they've locked us down. This time, people are aware. This time, people are not afraid. This time, we need to unite our churches, our other institutions, with our business owners, and they need to come together in one voice and say, we will not close. This is our country. We have the freedom to work. We have the freedom to worship. We have the freedom to pursue our livelihoods. We have churches signing declarations that they will not close. We have bar owners banding together in defiance. We need to bring these people together under one banner. And that's why I'm here today. I'm going to talk to you about one of my initiatives that I started way back in April. It's called Back to Work. It's my nonprofit organization. And we saw the lockdown coming. We knew it was going to kill jobs. Just so you know, our country had 1.15 million small businesses at the start of 2020, representing 97% of all the businesses in Canada and over 70% of our jobs and the backbone of our economy and our middle class. After 6 months of a 2-week lockdown, we lost over 250,000 businesses and countless millions of jobs. Our GDP shrunk double digits. Our deficit ballooned to hundreds of billions of dollars. But as soon as they started opening again, people got lulled back into compliance, thinking it was all over. No. I kept back to work going because I knew the second wave was coming. And the second wave will be far more devastating to our businesses, our economy, our religious institutions, our schools, etc. So what does Back to Work do? We unite the people together under one banner. We have a network. We have lawyers. We have a legal fund. I am going to give each and every one of you my personal cell phone number right now. Right now, it's 416-400-9994. And now if you keep your church open, you keep your store open, you keep your bar open, and anybody from the government gives you trouble, you call me. circus they have ever seen, and they will rue the day that they mess with that business. That's what united non-compliance is. Just like we're here at a protest. Thankfully, we have amazing police, but if we didn't, if we had Australia, they still couldn't stop what we're doing today. Why? Because there's too many of us united with a good purpose and honest intentions, and you can't fight that with negativity. The more you fight it with negativity, the stronger we get. And now we have gotten to the point where the tables have turned. We are no longer the meek and mild walking into compliance. We are now the people that have the foresight to see that's coming and to prepare for what's coming and to stand up in one voice and say, freedom is essential.
Yeah!
How do we know we're making it?
Freedom!
Freedom!
Freedom! Freedom!
Our elected officials are running scared. They won't even name their experts. They won't give the data. Why? Because in order to extend an emergency, you need to demonstrate justification, and they don't have it. Cases do not equal justification. If every single person here gets a cold, but none of us get sick enough to go to the hospital or die, how did that impact our public health system? How did that impact our country? Answer, it didn't. Cases don't matter, especially when half of them are false positives.
90%.
This is all a red herring to try to lull you into submission, but it stopped working. It's not working, and it won't work. How do you know we're making headway? How do you know they're running scared? I don't know if you noticed, but you saw Maxime Bernier from the PPC walking around. So we're attracting leaders of political parties, and we attracted one that's even more important in my eyes. Mr. Rob Carbone from the Republican Party of Canada has taken notice of our cause, has taken notice of what's going on. And like me, he is for freedom. Like me, he is for getting people back to work. And like me, he knows that the way forward is one voice, united, saying no to this tyranny, no to unethical orders, and no to their new normal. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get mad. Don't show despair. That's what their propaganda is all about. Fear, lies, despair. They want the people to be against each other. They want us yelling at the mask wearers. They want the mask wearers yelling at us. No. Show them compassion. Show them love. Show them respect. It's that simple. When you have the mindset of positivity, they can't fight you. How do they fight you? How do they fight what we're doing here? Why can't they stop it? It's been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's only growing. There's a reason for that. It's because we're on the side of good. Our intentions are pure and genuine, and that's why we are going to win. That's why we can't be stopped. But we must remain vigilant. For evil to succeed, all it takes is for good people to do nothing. Well, I consider myself a good person, so the last thing I'm going to do is nothing, and I hope all of you feel the same way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris Sky. Ouch. Oh, we're dropping the mic already. So early. Mic drop.